Warning. This program contains coarse humor and a sense of language that some people might not share. Viewer discretion is advised. Viewer dissection is not advised.
We entered the cabin. Inside looked like something similar to what I'd imagined. 2 beds, a table, a couple of chairs, and a simple carpet on the floor, a wardrobe. Nothing special, but at the same time it felt homelike and cozy, although this room was almost in the same state of disorder as my own flat. The girl standing near the window appeared to be about 25 years old. Nature had obviously gifted her with a pretty face and good body. At least one thing can keep you happy in this pandemonium: the locals are beautiful. You're finally here. Excellent. My name is Olga Dmitrievna. I'm the camp leader. Nice to meet you. I'm Semyon. I decided to talk as if I wasn't surprised by anything that was going on. She came closer. We've been expecting you since early morning. You've been expecting me? Yes, of course. And when does the next bus come? And why do you need it? Yeah, right away. Why would I need it? Guess I shouldn't ask direct questions. The people here seem to react quite unlike how I'd prefer. And I doubt I'd get any answers. No reason, just curious. By the way, where are we exactly? Our mailing address, I mean. I wanted to send a letter to my parents to tell them I got here fine. For some reason, I had the desperate idea that if I played along, I would find something out. Oh, but your parents called just half an hour ago. They sent their regards to you. Now that's a surprise. So I can call them, because I forgot to tell them something before I left. No. She gave me a sweet, spontaneous smile. Why not? We don't have a phone here. Then how could my parents make a call to here? I've just come back from the district central town. I talked to them there. Ah, so that's how it is. And can I somehow get to the town? No. She kept the same smile. Why not? Because the next bus only comes in a week. I decided not to inquire how the troop leader managed to get there and back. I would get no answers anyway. All this time, Slavy was standing next to me and seemed to find nothing odd in our conversation. Oh, we need to get a uniform for you. I've got absolutely no desire to put on pioneer shorts or to wear the ridiculous neckerchief. However, wearing winter clothes in summer isn't a great idea either. Right, thank you. I wonder if I'm the only one here who finds it strange that someone's wearing a coat and winter boots in such heat. Righto, I'll be off, and you can get yourself acquainted with the camp. Don't forget to come to dinner at evening. Having said that, she walked out of the cabin. No, walked is not the right word. She rushed out. I ended up alone with Slavia. I must go too. Got things to do. Take a walk, look around the camp a bit. See you in the evening. If there is no threat or catch to this, then this reality, as embodied by Slavia, becomes more and more appealing. For the first time today, I realized that I was awfully hot here. Although, obviously my winter clothes were to blame for that. I took off my coat and dropped it on the bed. My pullover followed it. I was now wearing only the shirt. That's much better. All I could do was follow the advice and go look around the camp. I'll try to find something out in the meantime. Passing the local residential district, I saw a pioneer guy coming my way. And it was really a pioneer guy, not a pioneer girl. Apparently there were men even in this kingdom of the Amazons.
Hello. You're new here. You must be Semyon, right?
And how do you...
Everyone knows already. I'm electronic, by the way. The real one. You can call me that.
Electronic. The real one. Things are going from crazy to completely insane. Alright.
Oleana also calls me Cheesy.
Cheesy. On toast with mushrooms?
Because my last name is Cheesekov.
I see.
Let me show you around.
I accepted his offer, as it would have taken much longer to get to know this place alone. Fine, let's go. We ended up at the square again, as if this place was all there is to the camp. Lena was sitting on the benches reading some book. Electronic confidently approached her.
Hello, Lena. Meet the new guy, Semyon.
He started briskly. Hello. Well, you could say that we've already met in a way. Yes. She looked away from the book for a moment, glanced at me, blushed, and went back to reading, as if not noticing that we were still there.
Alright, let's go on.
I was at first surprised that meeting this girl was reduced to a couple of words, but then I thought that it was better that way. Electronic's vigorous activity did not fit well with Lena's shyness. Let's go. Next we came to a building which I instantly identified as a canteen.
And this here?
I know, this is where you go to consume organic food.
Yeah, something like that.
On the canteen's porch stood the unfriendly girl who hit me on the back earlier. At the sight of her, my joking mood vanished in the blink of an eye. Really, now is not the time to be pulling this guy's leg, even though he's quite hilarious. First, I need to figure out what's what here, or at least where I am.
Her over there, that's Alicia Dvasvesika. Be careful around her.
He spoke in a whisper.
Don't ever risk calling her Dvacha. She doesn't like that.
What did you say? What'd y'all call me? She must have heard him. In the blink of an eye, Alyssa jumped down from the porch and dashed towards us.
Alright, you'll manage from here onwards.
Electronic took to his heels. Alyssa, running past, stopped for a moment and growled. I'll deal with you later. Deal with me? What did I do wrong? I added a forceful, guilty smile to my words. But what am I guilty of? She made no reply and carried on chasing Electronic. Looks like I'll have some time alone here, waiting for dinner. I decided to go east. At least in the direction where east would be from my world. Soon after, I found myself near a football pitch. A game was already in full swing there. I guess watching it for a bit wouldn't do any harm. In my childhood and teen years, I was not a bad player myself, even thought of going professional, but a few injuries in a row killed that desire and my risk to my health for the sake of uncertain chance of a game. What? Kids of different ages were running around the pitch. I could see a boy of about 10, a girl of about 14, a girl... Hey, that's Oleana. Alright, she plays football. What's so surprising about that? She seems a restless one after all. I was standing quite far from the pitch, but she noticed me. Hey you! Oleana shouted. Wanna play? I didn't know how to answer. On the one hand, running around for 10 minutes is no big deal. On the other hand, any wrong move and my situation could be my final one. But in any case, my attire wasn't suitable for the weather. If I played in winter boots and warm jeans, I would be sweating like a pig. And playing barefoot without jeans would be simply unethical. Maybe another time, alright? I shouted in response, turned around and walked back. I was followed by Uliana's screams about my pants, or about me being pansy, or something like that. Evening was falling, making me tired and empty after the day wasted with no real purpose. I came back to the square, sat down on a bench, and gave an exhausted sigh. I had better sit here and wait for dinner. After all, it's easier to search for answers when you're not hungry. They do give food to the people here, right? You know, it's curious how the simplest human needs can break the will to ponder on things, to strive for something. For example, I feel hungry now, so I care much less about where I am or what is happening to me. Could great people also be affected by this? And in that case, how did Spartacus start the slave uprising in ancient times? I can only conclude that I am not a great person, and it does not really matter which mechanisms I serve as a gear, in society, the Matrix, or a weird pioneer camp. My thoughts were interrupted by the sounds of bells chiming from a loudspeaker on a light pole. It must be the dinner call. I headed towards the canteen. It was a good thing that I now knew where it was.